Welcome back everybody to Raspberry Gaming Presents. This is our brand new build here. Um, this is our Eldritch Ninja build. So I finally figured out all the optimal ways for your sorceress or your astrologer to be OP with enough melee to keep you alive in tough situations. So here we are right in the beginning. Got the name. Teodaria, if you guys have ever read that series, you'll know where that comes from. And from the keepsakes, if you want to jumpstart, which you don't really need to do because I'm going to help you with it, is you can grab this land between runes. It gets you 3,000 runes, by the way, which is really good. The other good choice is 2 stone sword keys, which really help you out a bunch. This medallion increases your health by 6%, but what you could do is buy this, sell it for 3,000, buy one of these, and still have 1,500 runes left over. There you go. I'm going to take the golden seed like everybody does because more flasks at the end game is beneficial. We can pick up enough of the other items early on. I can even show you where to get the Crimson Amber Medallion for that 6% health boost early on as well. So there we go. This next part, we're going to make our build, and I'm just going to fast forward, or I'm going to cut all this out, sorry. Okay, so this is where we are. Put a lot of detail in the face just like everybody does. Went muscular. You can see the starting stats. Young on the age type. So there we are, we're finished. We'll cover it all up. And we'll start with this character, Teodaria, and I'll run you through the premium starting plan. The last melee mage I made, we put a little bit too much, when we level up too much scores in things like dexterity that we didn't need, endurance that we didn't need, strength that we didn't really need. There should be, we should have put, we did put some in vigor for health, and you need some in mind as well for a larger pool, but a lot more should have gone into intelligence to do a lot more damage. So that's what we're going to be doing with this build. And I didn't finish the game on my test character, but I was able to run around quite a bit of the map. We did get as far as Stormvale Castle for story progression, but just to let you know, I did get up into Mount Gelner and Altus Plateau and some stuff like that with that character. We didn't do boss killing because I wanted to save the trophies, but I did a lot of experimenting and figuring out what will work and what won't work on the character. So we should have the boss drop in on us right here. There you go. There you go. You just die real quick. That's the whole point of this. And also I'll tell you the key points where you want to make manual saves, just for some protection of spots where you might have a fair amount of runes and we're saving up for something in particular. Say okay to all this stuff. Cave of Knowledge. Make sure we hit the platform. One time I did this, I missed the platform. Damn near killed me. Don't need to do that. Sites of Grace. Touch those. So you see above your little, I don't know, mini HUD on the left there. That's the special ability you have, by the way, which is parry for us right now. We only have one, that's the problem here. I'm just going to try and backstab all these guys. Just makes it go easier. They should die easy enough to you. There you go. Missed him completely the first time. We only have one flask, so I try not to use up too much. We need to save for the boss. But these first couple guys after that first one, we can't stealth kill. So we might as well mow them down. Practice using your magic, getting used to triggering that. And only in this first part, until we get our katana, are we going to be throwing spells with our right bumper. It's going to switch later. Target that dude up there. Usually takes 2 shots to, whoops, take him down because he jumped down. We lost control of the situation. But you can still take him down with the magic, no big deal. Let's get acquiring materials and the row of fruit out of the way. You can actually get better row of fruit on the Altus Plateau. They call it golden fruit. They're golden row of fruit. You can put his shield up, shouldn't matter. So we'll make our way through the tunnel. Okay, you can see our FP is running a little low, but we still have flask left if we need it. And now it's going to tell you about stealth, so crouch down. Almost forgot to switch to the sword. So watch, when you're crouched down, when you drop down, it automatically has you stand up, so don't forget that when you're stealthing some areas. I'll show you later on, there'll be some areas where you need to go through a bunch of monsters, mobs, whatever you want to call them, and you'll be going up and down over certain areas. So it'll be important in those areas that you're constantly Nessa Stan's breaking one. There he goes. We beat him down. I'm trying to save the last few. Let's take some Marika. So now we'll go ahead and drink our flask. Switch back. Traverse the mist. You'll be doing a lot of this with boss fights. And you want to make sure that you target this guy and then just start sending pebbles downrange at him. Because the whole point of a mage is not to let him get close to you. So don't feel bad that that's the way you beat him. Because that's the way mages are supposed to punk the dudes. And there we go. Strength emote. And normally when you see trees like this everywhere, but here in the tutorial section, they'll have a golden seed under them. So you want to make sure that you grab that golden seed. It's the only place it doesn't have them. side of grace. You can touch. It's going to make you touch it anyways. If you have the 2 stone sword keys, you can pop them both in here. It takes 2. You can open up this. It leads to an area with a boss that you cannot beat. I mean, maybe if you're Dark Souls prodigy, you can, but for us regular folks, we can't. You have to be like level 35 or better, or something like that. Unless you're a non-Dark Souls vet, even like me, and probably even that isn't good enough. So we'll make this OP Eldritch Ninja build. Touch this next side of grace. We're going to talk to NPC a bunch, just like everybody that shows you these beginning items always does. So here we go. We'll talk to him.
Of course, unfortunate without you are.
And talk again.
Me. Are you from? You may also that. It will lead me even if. Grace is to cast the whole. It's time to cast if you.
And that should be it. I think it's 4 times. Here we go. And you can just go left if you want. That way you avoid the tree sentinel, that dude over there. The other thing to keep a lookout for when you're running around here is glowing skulls that are on the ground. If you trample them when you're on Torrent, your mount, you can pick them up right away. Those always have golden runes inside, like those right there. Golden runes are a good way to store runes. You don't lose them when you die, and you can use them when you need them for leveling up, or if you need to buy things. So most people tell you over here, buy the crafting item and the torch. We're not going to buy the torch, by the way. I'm going to show you where to get a lantern, which is better. It stays on all the time, and you don't have to equip it in your hands. And crafting, we're not going to be doing any for a little while, so there's really not a whole lot of point talking to him right in the beginning. Grab one of these other things. Birdleaf flowers. You can take down these guys if you want. We haven't rested at a side of grace, by the way, so don't have any of my mage powers. I only have a limited what's already in my FP bar that you guys can see. So we're going to take out a few guys because runes are runes. And you might as well learn how to do some of this stuff. And the thing with the Astrologer, you're not strong enough to kill these guys in one shot like almost every other build is. That guy turned around on us. So it's going to take 2 shots. Don't worry about it. And then once you clear this area, we're going to grab this thing right here. If you hold down the circle button, now you can crouch sprint, one of your secret ninja abilities. So you can run while you're in crouch mode. And that is crouch, not crotch mode for some of you others out there. Hit the side of grace. Rest at the side of grace. There she is. So you can't skip this part because this is how you get your mount.
I bequeath. Use it. It will some torrent. Treat him with.
Okay. And then you can leave and she'll leave. So pouch is usually where I put the spectral steed. It's just easier that way. So if you call open this pouch, I'll remove this one. And then if you hit switch, the triangle button, that's generally how you load something. Just like that. We'll undo it because I don't want it in that slot. I want it in this slot. This is the one that works for me. So we'll push switch there. And booyah, there they are. And if you're good with those buttons in combat, I suggest putting one of your flasks up here for emergencies so you don't have to go searching for it. So I'm going to put the healing flasks there. And now you'll see that it's not in the bottom anymore. You can only have it in one spot. So that's the spot we have it in. And we're going to pick up a couple more runes while we're at it right here. Of course, you can run by this, all this stuff if you want. But I will show you how we're not going to do that. After you sneak attack him, make sure you retarget him. And he got one shot in on me because I had bad timing. And then we call up our mount. And you want to grab the map piece, just like everybody suggests. And it doesn't matter about aggroing these guys, because you're going to run over here to this next side of grace. And if you push down on the L3, the stick button, boom, you pop off. If you hit the side of grace, they'll de-aggro. See, look at that, nobody chasing you. All right, then from here, we're going to go map menu, Great West, that's us. So first steps, we'll travel back to the Church of Ella, because it's still nighttime. And if you did all this stuff like I'm doing it, you will travel at night, and Ranny should be here. Now she's important. She has a quest line that you need to complete later on to get some easier access to some high-level areas and some high-level equipment. So just come over here. There she is. Talk to her so we can get our summons. I can call the spectral steed. So you don't have to equip the bells. Usually you don't have to equip the ashes, or automatically the first ones are. Well, we're going to talk to her again.
How long will it be for the time?
And there she goes. All right. Step into equipment. Remove, and the first slot is where we want to put those. The second slot is where we're going to put the ashes. I like these ashes, the Lone Wolf ashes. They're pretty good in the early part of the game. We didn't need to do that. Let me just go ahead and, I forget sometimes. Regular smithing stones will upgrade your regular weapons. Somber smithing stones will upgrade your high-end weapons. If you push once on the circle, you'll stay in sprint mode. You don't have to hold it down. And then we're going to... I'm not going to deal with Bach and his questline. That's the guy that's calling out to you right now. Look at me, I missed him. Part of the problem is I have the sword instead of the staff in my hand. So getting a high speed here so you can get off this guy's bridge and he'll leave you alone. Grab these somber smithing stones. Somehow I didn't grab it. Well, that dude is... There he goes. Once his health bar gets off, then he's done chasing you. But he really shouldn't chase you that far. This is the first time ever in the 4 characters I played that he's ever gone that far. Somber smithing stone 1. And we want to head across to these ruins over here. We're actually going to go buy them. But it's okay if you discover them. We're coming back here later to get some good sorcery stuff done. What we want to do is go up the hill. Some waypoint ruins, nice. Just at nighttime we have a lot more obstacles in the way of creatures out. Oh, missed the jump. What we want is up there. That's a mistake I make sometimes, dismounting when I don't mean to be. My gosh, oh, it's a little late to double jump. So I want to grab this scroll right here. And you'll make that guy miss. Oh, there's one of the glowing skulls, so trample it and make sure you're on the triangle button so you pick it up right away. And they're random where they are, so don't worry about it if you don't see one when I see one. Just make sure you grab them suckers on your way. Oh, let's head across the road here. There's a site of grace over here. And getting this one just makes coming back to the ruins a little easier. Touch the site of grace. Grab these mushrooms. All right, let's from here, what we're looking for is over here. We're gonna get the foul foot that everybody talks about. So we'll travel to first step. Then we'll go grab that. To upgrade our Moonville Katana. So you kind of want to look for these ruins when you're coming down here. Is that another skull? Let's run over here and get it. Like I said, you want to grab those bad boys every time you see them. No point leaving free runes lying around. And then head to the coast down here. There it is below me. Eventually where we want to go, there's the ledge we need. And if you come to the left edge over here, you can drop down. You can see no harm, no foul on us so far. And then you're on the beach. Oh, look, there's another one. If you're fast on the trigger, you'll pick it up without any trouble. We're looking for glowy things sticking up. Marker, there it is, right on the body. Pickled foul foot. Then my suggestion is to hit this and jump up. Oh, we missed it. Get that off our screen. You want to be heading towards the arch when you make this jump. And if you push it a second time, you'll make it all the way up here. And everybody's saying, oh, just die, it's faster. I'm not a fan of dying, by the way. So it's not something that I choose to do. You most certainly can. If you want to, see now we have plenty of runes. I forget what it is. The crafting kit costs 600, I think. I should remember, I buy it every single time. This is going to be a rune. Right there, rune fragment. This one too. This one too. If you head over for the campfire and the merchant, so we have 749. We have enough now. Drop off. Talk to the dude. So let's ask about him. Old Santa Claus here. All things you can buy. Telescope don't need. Don't need. If you like making fire pots, this is good. Crafting kit, 300, so we're good there. Oh, 200 for the torch. Well, certainly don't need that.
Goodbye.
And I want to... Item crafting, yeah, we need containers for all that. I want to reset my flasks, by the way. So we go into flasks. And allocate the flasks. Make it 3, okay. Add a charge. We have a golden seed, so we'll go ahead and use it. Three and 2 will work for me. We'll confirm. While here you can look at level up and see what you need for your first level. It's 700. We probably had enough, but we're going to be doing some leveling up later, and some of this stuff you might die, so you don't want to burn a whole lot of runes. What do we need? 308. All right, so that made us a save for us right here when we were here. Okay, so let's head back to this site of grace, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bunch more golden runes. So here we are at Lake Agil South. Remember, that's where we got the scroll from. And then over here, oh look, we have a bunch of baddies in the way. So if you equip your staff, you don't have to worry about them. One more, we have to get closer to him. There he goes. We vanquished an enemy group. Recharges stuff for us. Look at all this we have. There was 2 of those skulls right next to each other. For some reason, we are getting an excellent start by game. There's wolves right there. You got to be careful. Did we get them all? There's one more over here. Okay, golden runes are found. And I still had the log. So that was, I was killing that golden teardrop rune. What it does is those guys, the red ones like that, reload your health potions, and the silver ones reload your mana potions. While we're riding here, just keep in mind to be picking up potion up.
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
A lot of dudes in our way. All right. Anyways, we're almost to the site of grace I was gonna fast travel to, which is this one up here. Because you're automatically saved to the last ones you rest at. If you're in an instance, let's say, or if you're in a catacombs or something like that, you will come back to the one you've last touched. So here we are, we're going to go through the gate. There's a big dude up there who's going to jump down on you. But we're just going to try and make a beeline sprint in here without getting jacked up at all. That didn't work out. He jumped right on top of us. This isn't going to be good. Just run. I was messing around picking up stuff and we got knocked clean off. Anyways, what you're looking to do is come up here, grab this golden seed, mount back up. We're okay. If you come along the right side here, you don't have to worry about the wolf pack that's going to drop on you. you're having a lot of trouble here, you can always make sure you're doing all this stuff in daytime instead of nighttime like I'm doing it, for sure. Anyway, Stormhill Shack. We will rest in a minute. First, what we want to do is grab this key right here, stone ward key, and then talk to Roderica.
Everyone is only to have their. Did you know? It's quite them.
And make sure you fully talk to her. She'll give you the sitting sideways because that's what she's doing.
Heading to entice. Well, that, but I don't have. It's scary, you know. I want to. Oh, nothing. Oh, I know. Can you take this little?
Yeah, she gives you the jellyfish ashes.
And the spirit will be glad. It was a pleasure to see. Oh, tell them I love them fine again. It was a pleasure to. Oh.
Now she repeated, so we're good now. And I'm going to go ahead and sit at the site of grace, replenish what we've used. $590. I actually should have looked before I sat down. In the inventory, I want to show you how these work. These are worth 200 apiece. These are worth 400. These are worth 600. So we will use one. We'll smash it against our chest, and you see the runes go up to 790. We'll rest again because I want to burn the runes I had. Level up. You can see we only needed 757. We have 790. You might be tempted to crank up your health. My suggestion, crank up your intelligence so you do more damage with your spells. Alright, and then we're going to go over the back wall here. We got all kinds of storming, don't we? We aggroed that dude. Go. We took the hit. Those cannonball things will blow up, cause you some damage. Them blowing up though will give you runes. Oh, come on, I was up there. Sometimes it's so hard to get Torrent to face the way I want him to face. Oh, that's going to be too big. I'm going to jump. There we go. So you just want to head anyways for this graveyard. If I wasn't clear. Pick up all the golden runes. Here we go, let's travel, make sure we have everything here. Looks like that's the case. Oh, we missed one. There we go. Alright, now we're looking for the giants. go. And what we want to do is aggro this guy right here, preferably. And aggro by right in front, and then send him over here to the statue. Kind of wait for him to charge through it. Then high speed it around in a circle. There we go. We got the smithing stones from it. And then just hustle your ass up. These guys have a ranged attack. You can hear it. It's that roar right there. And head for the shack. There's a site of grace. There we go. And you can talk to the War Master right here. This is the War Master shack. And let me remove markers. I think I still have this one down here. Yep. I think we grabbed all those. Yep. So we put a marker up here. We're looking for catacombs over here to get our uchigatana. You can see here's where we're at. We're going to follow this road around. Wow, what is with those guys? So let's just go ahead and travel back here. And I wouldn't suggest spending too many runes on leveling up right now. Let's rest of the site of grace, see what it tells us time is. Till morning, perfect. There's this road right here. That's the dude. You shouldn't want to aggro him. I made a mistake in getting a little too close to him. But I thought there was a, there's the giant. You want to run by this guy. Hopefully you don't aggro him. What we're going to do is go near where our marker is up here. There should be a bowl right there with a couple items we're looking for. And there's drop over the side. Kind of want to stay close to where this is taking you, this cliff, and then follow the road left here. You'll see a settlement. You want to pass it just on the left. Oh, that's our War Master shack again. All the way back here. I missed it. Here's the settlement. It's right here. A bunch of baddies in there. Come on the left side. this little ramp up to the left. Almost immediately behind these trees is where we're going. Talk to this dude. It's going to take a minute to say something. Only talk to you once. Can open the door. And we'll go looking for a uchigatana. Boom, down we go. Lost Grace discovered. Okay, let's throw open the map so I can take the marker off. Oh. And alright, and we can just do a slow jog at first. The boss is behind this door. We're not taking on any bosses right now. And then you just want to be in sprint mode, run past these skellies. Grab the Glavewort, go by them again. Hang a left through the door. And in this, you just got to stay in sprint mode like we're doing. For some reason, I fell out of sprint mode. Pick up the uchigatana. The guys are going to be right behind you. Make sure you clear your screen, like I said before. Grab the lever. They're coming. If you roll at the opportune time, most of them will miss you. You can take the stairs up. Just keep running like your life depends on it, because it kind of does. And we can run right out the door and you'll be safe. Booyah, there you go. Mount up. Head back the way we came. Down this little ramp. And there'll be... I don't know why we have windstorm day in the game, but... And you want to go up this ramp. There'll be a guy here looking for help.
Can you hear me?
This pot.
Help me. I'm
Pop
stuck.
off, talk to him.
Hello? Oh, my stars. I am at ease.
So help him out.
Just give and I'll pop. Don't dally.
So you need some strong attacks from behind. That's where we are. R2, strong attack. R2, strong attack. Freaking bug. There we go. You knock him out. Talk to him again.
No, that might. Well, I
Take your exalted flesh.
once again I am beyond need upon this southern hip. I'd heard doesn't the notions.
Okay. What time is good enough to talk to him? Freaking mosquito bugged me. And there'll be a side of grace right down here. Pop off it. Touch it. Mount up. We're just gonna ride like the Dickens past this dude. And then if you can, you want to switch to the left side. There's stones over here. And a merchant right here you can talk to. And then you just want to head past him, kind of straight ahead-ish. We want to drop down into this area, but you kind of want to avoid those guys, those bears. There's no reason to aggro them. And then down here, where's my shack? There it is, the artist's shack. There you go. You saw those. We touched the side grass. All those acquire materials pop up as you're running around. That's like these things we passed by. Gold tinged excrement. And then examine the painting. These are an item quest in the game. So once you touched here, we're going to head to the over here in the distance. There should be some more. There's another one of them skulls. Make sure you pick it up. Should be some more graves. There they are. That's where we want to go. So just right over here and collect all the runes. Oh, another. Another skull. We could deal with that. There's a cookbook right here. Generally, you have to dismount to pick it up. I haven't ever been able to pick it up while I was on Torrent's back. Grab all these golden runes. We're going to use all kinds of these later on. Okay. And always have to come around to the back side to make that. There's the cookbook. Call your mount, and then we want to go to the church over there. That's the Third Church of America. Miracle. And there should be some headstones that allow us to get down. There they are. Slow walk it. Generally, I dismount for this next one just to make sure I make it. You can see, because I almost missed it not being on torrent, and that can be a problem too. So there's a smithing stone down here. Half the time when I try this, I die. The other half, I make it easy peasy. So we're going to try this. We're going to jump off to the left here, try and land a little bit on the wall, run through the waterfall, and then back. See, we took half damage. That's usually how it goes. Then we grab the smithing stone, and then you should be good. just head for the church. Just grabbing other stuff while we're here. Matters not. It's just a good idea to always be ready on the, go on the front door here, on the triangle button. Touch the grace, touch it up. Flash of Wondrous Physics. Physic, I guess it's singular. And our first sacred tier right here. Those are kind of a big deal. So we'll rest at the site of grace now. We can show you how it works. Mix the Wondrous Physic. Pick any two. So first slot we're putting this one. Second slot we're putting this one. So half of max HP is restored when you drink it, and strength. So this is a good item if you are down on health in a fight. You have a minute to set it up to use. Then you'll be good. We want to go to flasks. Increase, because now we have the sacred tier. And you can see that's all we have is one, so no sacred tier. Add charges to the flask. We had one more. Allocate the flask charges. We're 3 and 3. I'm gonna go 4 and 2. If you're doing your mage right, you'll burn through all kinds of the flasks and not too the FP flasks, not too much of the HP flasks. So now what we're gonna do, let's open up the map. And we're heading here to grab this map piece, and then we're gonna head further on down the road. Call our horse. Mr. Torrent. Follow the road. This map piece is fairly easy to get. I was not ready on the Y button, or the triangle button. I have it marked, but I'm heading over here on the side. This ruin takes you to a whole new brand new area. Right here is the minor Erd tree. If you are, by the way, low on health pots, these are the ones, if you kill those guys, they regenerate your flasks. We want to grab this crack tier and the green spell tier, and then we want to head back out here. And you can see we're almost on the road. Oh, did I ride by it already? Sure did. Look at that. Or did I not set a marker for it? I did set a marker. There's the big bad bear. Grab the map. Kind of stay on the high ground away from the bear. Can't really challenge him. There is a cookbook right here. So if you grab that, you're good. Mow down a bunch of fences. Don't forget to hit that OK button so this stuff gets out of your way. Now we're going to head for another site of grace. And one half the medallion, that'll get us to the Altus Plateau and all the late game areas. Don't worry about these guys. They're all nonsense. Head to the left right here. Should be able to see it right here. Right through the fences. Don't worry about having to jump them. You don't. Touch the grace. And we're going to be good right here. Only 133. Let's rest right here. So we're going to go into the castle, or the fort castle, right here. And in this tower is half of the Dectus medallion that we need. Boom, right here. So there's a couple ways you can do this. If you want to, you can just ride up the road, ride through here, ride in, and try and rush up here and grab it. And if you get killed, don't sweat the 133 runes. Or we don't really have the best spells in the world for it. You can come around the side here, pop off torrent, kill the first groups of guys, and then go in pretty much scot-free after that. What I'm going to try to do is just ride it and do the best we can. It's not optimal. It's not usually the way I do it because I'm not really good at those kinds of things, as I've probably mentioned a jillion times before. But there's a golden seed right here. You can see we've alerted the world. Jump by this guy, you're going to get knocked off your horse right here. And if you run it, you should be okay. Don't worry about the rats, where you're just trying to make it all the way past this guy to the ladder, climb, hold down the circle button, it'll speed climb you in case anybody's chasing you. You can see my marker was right on this thing. If you didn't aggro the cavalry guard dude, you'll be able to open up the map and get away from here, teleport. I suggest back to, let me take this off, Third Church of America. Alright, so here we are in the church. There's the front door. Mount up. Now, there's a couple different ways people say to do this next section. I'm going to show you. There's a portal here that sends you out. You can come from one direction for where we're going. Or you can go around like I'm going to go around right here. And hit the sky jump, the air jump. Couple jumps up here, and then you're going to hit this one as well. And then this one when you land. We were at the wrong angle. Jump up. And then we're going to head along the edge of this higher level area right here. Want to make sure you stay to the right. Don't go to that church. We're going to go there later. You'll get invaded by an NPC, which kicks you off your horse. You have to fight him, which means you have to die to him. Her, actually. And she's pretty tough at this level. So there's your site of grace. Loot the butterfly. There's some loot in the shack, but we'll get it on the way back. First, whoops. What we want to do is head to the next graveyard. Just around the back here. Be some slow-moving creatures over here. Right there, those blob thingies. They're bad news if they get a hold of you, so don't let them get a hold of you. They're from Software's version of Black Pudding. Oh, I should show you while we're here where we're going to pick up the Moonville Katana. It's pretty much right below where we are, right down there is the cave for it. We want to head back. We want to grab the item in the inside here. Guys, wake up. No big deal. No harm, no foul from them. And then you want to head around this way. You see I'm missing lots of stuff that we should be picking up, but that's okay. The next side of grace is over here. See it right there. Touch up. Mount up. And then what we're going to do is grab some more gold runes off another grave site. Stick kind of left here. You don't want to aggro those doggies over there, or what passes as dogs in this game. There's going to be some skellies around these graves right here, but if you're quick, they shouldn't be a problem. I missed that one. Come back at it. Here we go. Be careful you don't fall down in the hole. We're going to double jump across right here. Grayall is a dragon we're going to be killing later. Touch the grace, you can see dead dragon right there. All petrified while we're here. Uh-oh. It's telling me we have something aggroed because I can't open the map. So we can fix that by just resting. Doesn't hurt anything at this point. Oh, except she's going to
It seems torrent, whereas I merely there is but one I can
take us to the round table
gathering
hold, which is
place.
fine. We can go there.
Very well. Let my hand.
Because we were way outside of the starting area, and when you rest outside the starting area for the third time, she takes you. And I forgot that that was the case. But no harm, no foul here. And now that we're here, we want to talk to all the NPCs,
Oh, this I can't remember very well.
just like
It is
always.
safe here. Allow me, you, at the house, remember your play. There's nothing left.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 times to him. 3 times to this dude.
Well, the honor of... By the way, she's my servant. Take your eyes off her if you find her. Be sure to tell me she's a servant to my house. She's been my companion. I've lost count, honestly. Be sure to tell me if she's a servant to me. She's been
So
my
that's a
companion
repeat.
since I've lost count
We
of
don't
my
need to
slave.
talk to him again. That was twice. This guy we'll talk to in a minute.
Oh,
This
you're
guy
welcome
gives you
to
the
write to your king
incantations.
and explore the secret so that one day, ensuring
If you're
order
doing a
one
faith
day,
build,
you do. Most tarnished a You are something well.
so we're going to leave right now. We don't need to learn incantations. We'll talk to this jackal right here.
Heed my those who live in all the more, unless you wish.
All right. So then you can talk to this guy. If you wait a second, he'll give you a new emote. There you go. And then you can talk to my twin girlfriends right here. We don't have any of these to offer, but this is if you kill merchants, you can get their bell bearings and give them to these ladies right here, and then the merchant that you killed, the NPC merchant, their shop will be here with them. So if you want to purchase things, which later on we will be purchasing this memory stone, 3,000 runes. We're not really in a position to do it. I could crank up the runes to do that by busting golden runes, but I don't want to. So memory slots are the number of spells you can have armed and ready to go at any one time. So back in the round table hold, past that open one, go to this one, and we'll talk to the blacksmith.
You're a new face, no matter loud your arms.
So strength and armament, if you wanted to like strengthen your uchigatana or something at this point, you could, but we're going to talk to him
You've noticed that you're nothing special. I'm trapped, but that's all there is to it.
and get all his story first.
No, well, no grudging in my being a prisoner. Besides, despite my different sides, it helps me.
And short sword is the only thing that's equipped. Or down here is the uchigatana. So he says +1, so that's what he can make it for 330 runes. So just to show you how it works, let me bust one of the 200 rune golden runes, and then we'll talk to him again.
No matter.
Strength and armament. Go to the unequipped ones. That's this uchigatana 310. You see we have 333. Boom, now it's +1. And it used up some smithing stones to do it. If you want to get it to level 2, it takes 4 level 1 smithing stones. We have 8, so we're in good shape there. We just don't have the runes for it. And if you want to equip this, we need a strength of 13 and a dex of 15. And we don't have either one of those things as of right now. Sell. Selling stuff just gives us runes. We don't need any more runes at this point. So now that we're here, we're going to head back to Stormhill Shack. Over here. Because we want to go to talk to Roderick again, or actually go see where she was sitting. All right, there we go. Turn around, there she is.
A pleasure to see. Did you give the that I love them?
let's get back on our journey over here. Put a marker here. Travel over here. Mount up. Dragon down there confused me for a minute. Okay, we have the map. Now this next part is always like a little tricky for me. To get done, what we need to do is bust this guy right here. Need to force him off the edge. Oh, he didn't go all the way down. And then he disappeared, so now we have to reset him. Which is usually what happens with that guy. I had him, but we didn't knock him off the edge. He found a space to park himself, which was unfortunate. And we want to head right over there. And rest at the site of grace. We'll head back. And you can see he's back there. Some more golden runes we picked up. Careful that you don't fall. If he dies, there you go, Somber Smithing Stone 8. Big deal to upgrade your Moonville Katana later on. Need to take a couple of these markers off my map. Head towards these dragons, and then where the limbs are, the roots. If you jump down, you'll be okay. We're gonna loot all this stuff down here at the bottom. There's some good stuff down here. Somber Smithing Stone 9. So in this game, for some reason, Somber Smithing Stone 3 is like the toughest thing to come by. Thought, wow, the mushrooms. I thought I saw a skull, but I didn't. Okay, so let's go annoy these two dragons over here. We're right up the path. Get ready to make a right turn here. Grab 1, 2 items. And if you're sprinting through, they shouldn't bother you. And then hang a lefty up here. There's another dragon, don't worry about him. Just keep riding. TC the wall, that's what we're after. And we're gonna take care of this gray all right here later. There's a dragon right there. Don't worry about him either. There's another one right here. Don't worry about him either. You can ride right by them at high speed. I got hung up right there. Wanted to jump over the wall. Cut through. Jump off, hit the side of grace. You should be good. Open up the map. Get rid of this one. And get rid of this one. So the other half of the Dectus medallion. See, this is where the Moonville Katana is in this fort right here. And it's easy to get. So I'm gonna rest. And then I'm gonna show you how you can farm this guy. I did in some of my previous videos how you can farm him over and over again. And let's head back to Table of Lost Grace. This is Fia right here. You can talk to her as well. We'll lose 5% of our health, but she's got a quest line that's worth doing.
Do you think it fell where I come from? You are.
So then we get her blessing,
You felt though it is but a fleeting thing,
which we can use in fights. Gives us more poise so we don't get knocked around.
I am pleased. Would you like me to hold you?
No,
Once
we don't
more?
need her, which she just did
Blessing
win.
is still a flame in your breast, dear. Would
Talk
you
to her
like
later.
be held regardless? Then good day to you.
Be sure to tell me if she's a servant to my house. She's been my... I've lost count, honestly.
Those all the more. Ah, well then. May the Golden Order...
Where's my other dude? He's gone. Okay, so I was thinking that resting over here got her to go to the round table hole, but we have to go, totally spaced it, to Lakes of Liurnia, however you say it, to get her to move along. So we'll go this way. We're always traveling at nighttime and dealing with baddies. In this case, bats. You meet these ladies along the way. She wants to read your hands letter.
Head to the foundation, Trevor, and reunite. Oh, only storm
We'll meet her or sister again, not too far in the distance, at the Altus Plateau, which is all the way across the map, by the way. Grab the cookbook, and then down we go. And then up the other side. And just keep tapping the Y button while you run through here. There's lots of crafting materials. There'll also be a group of wolves. Don't worry about them. You should be able to avoid them by just riding. You'll have to make a sharp left turn up here. Should be able to see it coming. There it is. So that you don't fall over the edge. There's the wolves. We passed them. There's the next batch of wolves. Like I said, just ride by. There shouldn't be any trouble for you. And we'll grab this side of Grace in a minute. And then I'll get Radagon where we want her. I want to grab a couple other things first. First is to come in here and grab another sacred tear. Talk to this guy.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
He'll sell you spells. If you give him 10 runes, we'll donate 10.
You're a true saint. My name is
For Thops or Tops, however you pronounce that. Talk to him.
I'm afraid mine. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know. You've seen that structure to the that's the academy. Only it's new. After they declared the academy cast, as you might have guessed, making entry to the academy and so on. When they cast this.
And we can ask about the glintstone key. I'll show you where we can get that. And then we can get into the academy. If you want to study sorcery, this is what he has. Pebble, Arc, and Starlight, which we have 2 of the 3 already, so doesn't matter. We're going to grab another scroll for later on. Run through this graveyard. It's going to be right there at the end. Right here. Boom. Grab it. Turn around. Make sure you're sprinting out of there. And head up to the side of Grace now. Touch it. Rest at it. Then Radagon should be where we need her to be, which is over here. There she is. Talk to her.
Greetings. My name is Radagon. Isn't this play the round? I never knew the guide, although I'm still looking for my...
Still looking for her purpose. We can help her out with that by talking to this dude, blacksmith.
Well, I took you no matter. It's all lay out your arms.
Ask him, talk to him about Radagon.
She has a gift. I saw her eyes shit.
Then go back and talk to her.
It's all a bit much for me, and I'm still looking for...
Tell her what the blacksmith said.
I suppose I should... I'll ask Matt, certainly. I know he's trapped, I can tell.
Go back and talk to him. And then next time you travel back, she'll be over here in this room, and you can upgrade your spirit ashes.
Already, no matter. The girl. Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay? Absurd. I refuse to, but I don't.
So there we go. I'll set up. And we want to head For Roth. Alright, here we are. Want to go inside the fort now. So a couple ways you can go about doing this. Watch, I'll trigger. You can kill these bats right here. They die pretty easy to glintstone pebble. We have 4 flasks. We need to kill 3 of these guys, so that's plenty. You only need to recharge once to kill them. They give 887 runes, so they give quite a bit. We're going to try this first time and just sprinting through. And if you can make it, more power to you. Like I said, the objects to do it while my rune count is low, so if we die, it's not too costly. The poison blast just missed us. It got us a little bit, but not enough to mess us up. And now we can get the other half of the medallion. And if you're of a mind, we could go to the mid-game, late-game area of the map and kick butt, or get our butt kicked, as the case may be. Make sure you have your sword in your hand, because we're going to try to do something right here, which is go through that second hole over there. And get us a talisman that is awesome as hell. So drop down in here, turn around. Want to quickly break these and then make the jump across. Open up your doggies. Oh man, look at how I'm getting poisoned. And hopefully they'll stay busy. If you get down here, it's right here. Radagon Sorseal. Speed back up here. We should be safe. Jump back across. We want to grab this golden rune right here. And then just roll your way all the way out the front door. Turn the corner. Hit the site of grace and rest at it. And you've done it. Now the cool thing about Radagon Sorseal is it's worth 20 levels all by itself. And it is going to allow us to equip stuff we didn't think we could equip before. So let's go to flasks while we're here. Increase the amount replenished, because we did pick up another sacred tier. No tears. Let's go get a golden seed from Stormhill Shack. Okay, now with Roderica gone, there'll be a golden seed right here. Pick it up. There you go. Now for our next flask boost, by the way, we're going to need 2 golden seeds, so this won't be enough. Alright, oh, we should, yep, that was right. Go into inventory, or, my bad, equipment. Go to our talisman spot, and you can see what equipping it will do. So, Vigor 9, Endurance 9, Strength 8, Dexterity 12. You put it on, 14, 14, 13, 17. We're equipped with it. And now, by the way, we can remove this and add our uchigatana, because we can wield it now. I also want to Go to our left, remove this. Move this, add it here. So there you go. That's what it should look like now. A staff in your left hand, uchigatana in your right. So the right bumper now is attacking, and the left button is firing your spells. Booyah. Okay, so let's travel back now. I know it kind of seemed like a waste, but while we're here, we're going to grab a memory stone. We'll go back to Fort Faroth. Alright, so now that we're back here at Fort Faroth, let's go get us a memory stone. And we're looking for an air jump over here. There it is. This one is kind of touchy, so you want to... Come on. Look, I'm pushing and he's giving me a U-turn. Okay, so you just want to jump off and then let go of the thumbstick and jump once. You should land right in the center. There you go. We have a boss over here, so you want to kind of stay wide if you can. Stay on the lower path here to the right. And you should be fine. And we need to grab the rest of these runes over here. Gold rune level 8. Sweet. Alright, nope, we almost missed one. Well, level 1 when it wouldn't have hurt that bad, but it's 200 runes. No point letting free runes get away. So over here close to the gate, you can drop down on these limbs and stuff. Whoa, what the hell happened? Oh, I fell somehow. Oh, death. Yeah, first time we died, so we get that bogus. Notice, and you can see we have 0 runes now instead of the 13 we had, which is why I said I didn't want to do any leveling up or anything prior to. Because there are always a good chance you're going to lose runes. That's so weird that I died over there too, by the way, because you know that's the first time I've ever died there, falling off that thing. So we'll just ride wide here, like we did last time. Fulgur Bloom. Thought I saw a glowing skull over there. But nope. And you can see when you die on a fall like that, a long fall, it always puts your runes back up at a high spot, which can be problematic at times, by the way. go. And hit the side of grace. If it's nighttime on that bridge over there, there'll be a night champion. There's a way to cheese him and kill him for free without even attacking him. I've not been able to make it work yet, but I've seen people do. It takes 3-4 tries to get it right. You have to get him to chase you halfway up the hill. You keep riding, and before he can get back to the bridge is gone and he falls to his death. So yep, that's how that works. So over here on the top of this tower, can't get in there right now, is another memory stone. We don't have to buy this one, so you kind of want to come at it this direction. Look at that, I completely whiffed. How bogus. Let's get some speed. Jump. And there you go, is how you do it. You gotta just steer towards the building when you make that second jump. Land on the side platform there. Open up the chest. Booyah, memory stick. Stone memory stick. What is this, a PC? Come on now. And if you want, if you want to preserve your 13 runes, you can just warp back down here or to wherever else you want to go. Or you can just die. Fall off and die. But we're going to head all the way back across the map so we can get gear up. Where are we? There we are. First step. So where we're going is over here in the ruins. Ruins. Okay, and there it is, our marker. So let's just ride that way. Saw some flappy dudes below us. Don't need them chasing us. Almost fell down all the way to the bottom. Anyways, you just want to ride your ass off to over here. Pop off. Go into stealth. And you should be good to sneak into the dragon burnt ruins. Just drop right in. Stealth again. We're going to go right by these rats in down here. Stealth mode is for the win. Can't open a door when you're stealth, so when you get to it, stand up, open, and stealth. Same here. This is a transporter. Here we go. Through to where we want to go, which is Selena's crystal tunnels. All right, crouch down right away, open the Oh, we can't open it when we're crouched. Grab the treasure. Crouch back down. Wait for the guard to go by. And go to the right. The guys will ignore you as long as you stay crouched. So you see we dropped down right there and I popped out of crouch. Just stay crouching. The miners in all tunnels will ignore you if you're crouched. In all tunnels. Catacombs, mines, all the same stuff. So you can go buy lots of stuff easily. Sneak by. Okay, grab the item over here. The rock grease. Hit up the site of grace. I'm gonna rest because if we mess up something, I want to come back to here, not somewhere else. And we can't mount up inside, we have to go outside. We're gonna grab some somber smithing stones. We're going to grab some new gear. We're going to grab a new spell, or staff and a new spell. Don't let those guys, the big fatties, breathe on you. And those steps is something, an invisible something you can try to kill. We missed him. Scarab. Invisible something, invisible scarab. When you see this one right here, you want to generally make a right turn and go up this little canyon right here. Somber stone is at the end, so that's what you want to make sure that you're gathering. Just right by all these dudes. Jump that last one. Grab the somber smithing stone and then head out. And as they explode, keep going, and then you'll see this tree in an arch. And we want to ride under it. And straight ahead. And then jump off once you get up here. Grab the butterflies, grab the new gear. And avoid running in the rot as much as you can. And then on the back side here will be our meteorite staff. There you go. Mount up. We want to go south here to get our spell. Or north. Looks like south because of the direction it's facing. There's an opening right here. Jump off and you should go straight down to the bottom. Open up the door. And get the rock sling spell. And then we're all good. And we should be able to teleport out. And we're going to go back here. Alright, here we are. Next thing we want to do is get another staff, the Staff of Loss. And the Night Comet spell, along with another medallion. and key, an imbued key, and then we'll work on getting some levels, and then we will grind some dragons. We'll grind up the dragon, and then we'll get some levels and stuff. But I'll be back with episode 2 just after this. Don't forget to friend and follow us on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, like the video, subscribe to the channel, one channel, not channels. And you guys be safe out there, and I will catch you next time where we will head up north. We'll grab some more somber stones and the key to the academy so we can get some spells and kill some good stuff up there.